Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and I want to show you how to make two very festive Christmas earrings. They're very similar to each other, but just a little bit different, so I'm going to show you how to make both of them. Both are basically a captured Christmas tree within a 2-hole Pave thread ring by Swarovski crystal, and all the crystals used in them are Swarovski as well. So these are really wonderfully sparkly and brilliant, and I think quite pretty and a fun project for the holiday season. So this one here I've titled The Magic of Christmas Earring, and this one here I've titled Captured Crystal Christmas Tree Earring. Both of them you can find their instructions as well as all the supplies you see in this video at Beadaholique.com. So I'm going to show you how to make both of them. Like I mentioned, both are within a crystal Pave thread ring, and they've got 2 holes on them, so a hole here and a hole on the opposite end. I want to put this on a black background really quick so you can just see how magnificently sparkly these are all the way around. They also come in a jet hematite, which I'm not going to use for this project, but I did want to just show you it is available. And so I'm going to be using for these 2 projects the 2 larger sizes, but there is also a 14.5 millimeter, which is the smallest, but for these projects I'm going to use a 16.5 millimeter and an 18.5 millimeter. So I'm going to show you one and then I'm going to show you the other. Really easy to make and really fun. So you're going to need a head pin. I'm using a silver filled 2-inch 24 gauge head pin. And I'm going to take my largest 18.5 millimeter crystal Pave thread ring, and I'm going to put it through the bottom hole. Actually, either hole can be the bottom hole when you make these. And now I'm going to take a little 4 millimeter crystal golden shadow Swarovski cube bead, and that's going to be the stump of my tree. And I'm going to load onto it a Margarita bead. This is a 12 millimeter one in emerald, followed by a 10 millimeter one, an 8, and a 6. And now, as you can see, there's just a little gap up top, and I'm going to fill that little gap with a little size 15-0 ruby Toho seed bead. You could really use whatever you have around for that. I just thought it was pretty to top it off with a little red bead. So now to get this head pin into the other hole, I'm going to carefully pull it down, scoot it over, and push it up through the hole. So my beads are still on there. So we're ready to create a wrapped wire loop, and I'm going to use a pair of wire looping pliers. These are my favorite pliers. You could use round nose as well if you have those at home. So I'm just making my loop, wrapping it around, and then I'm going to trim off the tail. So I've got a pair of flush cutters. Just going to trim it like so, straighten up my loop. And now I just need to attach an earring hook, and I have a silver filled one here. I'm going to open the loop at the bottom the same way I would open a jump ring. Slide on the loop I just made and close it. And now I have a pair of festive Christmas earrings, and these ones are the Magic of Christmas earrings. And now I'm going to make the other one, which is a little bit different. And this one is within the 16.5 millimeter Swarovski crystal Pave thread ring. And it has very similar look to it, just a little bit different. So again, I'm going to take that same 2-inch silver filled head pin, put it through that base hole. And now instead of using the emerald, I thought it'd be really fun to use these crystal Vitrail medium Margarita beads. And again, 12, 10, 8, and 6 millimeter, and then I'm going to top this one off with a 3 millimeter little red bicone. So I'm going to start, and you can use either side here. Actually, the sides look quite different. I really like this more crystally side. So I'm just going to place that onto my head pin. So 12, 10, 8, and 6. And then I've got my bicone, and there's a little bit of AB on this as well. There we go. Okay, so again, I'm just going to lower that head pin, scoot it over, and put it up through that other ring so it's nice and secure on there. I'm just going to create my wrapped wire loop. Trim off the end, straighten my loop, attach my earring hook, and we're going to be done. And there, I've created the captured crystal Christmas tree earrings. Again, you can find the instructions for these as well as all the supplies on Beadaholique.com.